It's time to get ready. Time Factor is always on. Time Factor is always on. Somebody's gotta say it. That's why LH Music are inside your radio's television set. That's why the real conservator lives here. This is the season premiere of the final closing Time Factor video commentary thoughts. Time Factor! I am back for an all new Time Factor video commentary thoughts season premiere. It's me, LH Music, America's local festival Christian conservative, and I hope you have a wonderful summer as much as we all do, because we're back with all new final closing Time Factor video commentary thoughts. This is season number 6. Well, I suppose the season number 6 goes backwards. Goes better. Anyways, we have a wonderful show for you today as well. As far as we're concerned, we can get inside these 3 topics. I can go backwards. So this goes 3 backwards. One is it's gonna be 3. It's gonna be you know who, ISIS. This is called not ISIS, the Ebola effect, and so is you know who, Supreme Court, sex, marriage, and I gotta get started with our first topic. My opening season premiere is about ISIS, Islamic State. Islamic State. Guess you heard this before over the news all day long. And so what about those no good for nothing liberal media bias pressure people? It's up to this time. It's up to no good. Good. Now here's the purpose I don't understand. Understand because according to you know who, that's right. You know who, that's right. Fox News. This is what happens. A parent of an ex-Army Ranger is held by you know who. Yeah, that's right. ISIS has a released letter just written by the son. Oh, good. I want you to hear this soundbite by the according to Fox, which I posted on my Time Factor website. Yeah, it has returned. That's right. lhmusictimefactor.jimdo.com, not talkspot.com. I'll explain this a little bit later after I deal with this. You see, this see it always happens to this. Happens to this because this is gotta be scarier and scarier than it was. You know, ISIS, Islamic State, trying to beheading, chopping heads, blood spilling out, and all that crap. The crap is taken by the Islamic State uh, back in 2013 in Syria. That everybody's providing this, and you know, if you saw this in the news last week about Alan Hemming, last week that Kasich would be next. That Kasich is next. Yeah, the Kasichs pleaded for their son's freedom in a video statement just released last Saturday, and I don't believe uh, how sickening that is. How very sickening. Sickening. And there's no soundbite. Well, whatever. Well, I hate to break this to you, but I'm gonna read this to you because the parents of a former Army Ranger is being threatened by you know who, the beheading of the Islamic. What kind of creature habit is this? What kind of creature habit is this? It's to be released by a letter, but their son this year, which is you know him, he's afraid to die, but was at peace with his conversion of you know who, Islam. Islam. That's right, Islam. Now, Ed and Paula Kasich sent a statement, and all you heard this from the Wall Street Journal this morning. This morning, and other news affiliates, except CNN, the liberal, and CBS News, and so is NBC News, and all that. When you hear about this media doesn't want to hear, well, guess what? I have words of wisdom. ISIS being targeted. You have been targeted by the threats of some parents in America knows about this. But the time of but you don't know anything else keeping civilized about this about this Kasich also released a letter by their but he is 26 years old, which he's trying to thank them for their strength and commitment and appears to try to prepare for his death. Uh-oh, that is not right. So everybody took the prayers for the 5 daily prayers, taking on the name of Abdul Rahman, Rahman Kasich. And and I don't understand this. I don't understand the Islamic terrorism. Terrorism. Kimberly Guilfoyle, yeah, Kimberly Guilfoyle it says this could be the Islamic rise of the extremism. I want you to take a look at. I want you to take a look and listen to this from Kimberly Guilfoyle. She's right. Be threatened by ISIS. It's the kind of stupid, idiotic thing I ever heard. Listen to this. I think that sounds too soon. Still, it can't be civilized. I want you to just try this one more time. In five, four, three, two, one, go.
American military families are being directly threatened by ISIS. An army warning to military personnel states, quote, ISIL has called on lone offenders in the U.S. to use the yellow pages, social media, sites like Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter to find the addresses of service members, show up at their homes, and slaughter them.
That was cruel. That was very, very cruel. So why in the world are you being slaughtered by those houses? Same thing as the black man, yeah, converted by ISIS, the Islam buffoon, tried to beheaded an Oklahoma woman, tried to behead an Oklahoma woman at a time like this. This is this is being absurd. Give me one good reason why. Yeah, you are Islamic State buffoons, trying to chop heads, blood spitting out like James Foley and Steven Sotloff and Alan Henning and all and the rest of the others do something very stupid. This is ridiculous. This is so sickening. I can't believe that 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 all of you Islamic State buffoons killed killed this uh, killed by this ISIS hostage trying to kill themselves. But this is the ratification of the rise and fall of his of ISIS. Christopher Snyder wrote this piece from Fox News, and it says ISIS and other terror groups is building a huge network of radicalizations of who supported in the U.S. that caused by growing concerns, according to this U.S. Attorney General Michael McCasey. Yeah, replacing Attorney General Eric Holder. Holder. I don't want to hear this. This soundbite uh, says says this because McCasey, who's taken for full responsible during the George W. Bush's administration, and he says about this fight against Islamic State sympathizers about this one, about this one, connections, state size. And McCasey believes how this is going to be more challenging for the First Amendment. First Amendment. So Fox News own Katie McFarland talks to former Attorney General uh, uh, Casey, Casey, Islamic State ratification. I want you to listen to this. Explain this about this. It'll blow your mind.
Trial on the first World Trade Center bombings. So do you think, was the administration taken by surprise?
Inconceivable what they were. We're hearing that this was in the president's daily brief for well over a year. And we're also hearing that he read only 40 or half of the briefing. Even if he read only 40% or 50%, it's impossible to characterize it as a surprise.
All right, when you were in the cabinet in the Bush administration, what was it? How did you guys treat terrorist threats? How did you treat the rise of radical Islam? How were you treated?
Let me tell you my day.
Okay.
The day began getting in the car and finding an envelope on it.
And this is a huge observation. Now, let me put this in mind for you. Uh, uh, Listen to this.
The Secretary of Homeland Security, and again, and the head of the National Counterterrorism Center, Mike Leiter, as well as, again, a briefing from the CIA, who would present orally for a half hour or 40 minutes, and there would be a discussion among the participants. That was how national security issues were treated, and that was...
But there's more. But there's more about this. Everybody...
And I'm hoping, I'm believing, based in part on an interview with the FBI director, that there is some signals of intelligence that we're getting that indicates who's doing what overseas, in particular which Americans are in fact fighting with these folks overseas. And we can go so far as to lift the passports of those people. There are administrative ways of doing that in State Department, and we can certainly monitor them and deal with them when they get back.
Now you know what happens. Monitor that's what the U.S. officials can monitor it and expose it, and it is really up to this no good for nothing democratic process that will have to deal with this. This because he believes that there are numbers of hotspots in the USA preaching an anti-American, anti-Western agenda that could be connected, associated with the Middle East. I mean, East, East, and that I tell you one thing, and let me put this right for you. That is so dumb. Don't you think you always know that Islamic State is such a stupid, idiotic buffoon if I ever heard in my entire life? Cutting heads, blood spilling out, and what the parents think they're crying their own hearts out. Just like the woman who's stoned to death, and according to the Bible, to the Holy Bible, yeah, you went to church every Sunday morning. And the Holy Bible of the Scripture says they're being stoned to death. I mean, this is so dumb. This is gonna be the worst. But don't worry, part two is gonna be up and running. Final conclusion Wednesday, as I squeeze this thing up about ISIS and Ebola. I'll have more clues to find out what it is. It is, and so is my Time Factor radio show. It has every single weekend, and I'm back with an all new Time Factor television show this weekend. And I will scream at the top of my darn lungs if it kills me. That is dumb. We'll find out what it is this weekend. And you know why? Because, yeah, you Islamic State buffoons, you're going to get what you deserve. Punishment. By nothing. I'm sick and tired of it. But anyways, I will squeeze it out this Wednesday and this Wednesday. Trust me about that. I do say so myself. Anyways, we're almost out of time. And don't forget the Facebook info, LHMusicFacebook.com and Twitter.com. You know my username, LHMusicTime. And like I said, log on to my website. It has returned just today on my Time Factor website, lhmusictimefactor.jimdo.com, and so is Facebook page as well for my Time Factor webpage on Facebook. And that's it. We're almost out of time. Hope you have a wonderful summer, and now I'm back to energized because I will do something about that. Anyways, LH Music about to sign off. Go God's blessings, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye for now.